I started realizing, actually, I am wounded, but I'm still winning. Yes, you need to acknowledge your wounds, but turn those wounds into a win.
I thought this period was horrible. There's nothing happening in my life. Ke felletswe ke mosebetsi. I never had, I don't even know what I was doing. Like it kind of felt like my identity was gone.
I was going through one of the most difficult times in my life.
Welcome to my space. My life and journey is one of ups and downs. Life can be very challenging, but it's when we open up that we find our solace. Let's heal. Let's grow. Let's cry. And you know what? Laugh together. Welcome to Conversations with Upomzile. Your girl next door.
Conversations with Upomzile, the girl next door. You know when we are here, it's that time, another episode. You know, I say this a lot now to say, it's another episode, another drama. But guys, I'm sorry, no drama here, but bring them on. Beautiful conversations happen here. So today, this is, you know me, guys, I'm getting dressed by somebody, but we'll talk about that. This is Cyberite Accessories, who, you know, it was a nice set, but I thought, let me just bring something. You know me, Cyberite girl. So if you want to dress us, if you want to advertise, you know where to come now. We are doing branding, we are doing advertising, we're doing marketing differently. This is Tell Your Story. I'm with my two girls here. Sunny Wonani.
Hello.
You guys, I can tell that you hang together. Like, hello.
We're in sync.
Alignment.
Alignment. So
yeah.
it's like, it's easy. You know, Conversations with Pumzela, the girl next door. You've been here
Yeah.
from back room to phone. You've been everywhere. Welcome, Lebo. It's your first time here.
Thank you so much.
And I know you're like, we are going there. Because I know you do these things as well.
Not really.
I've seen you on camera, girl. I've seen you talking good things.
I'll try.
But welcome nonetheless. Guys, remember to like, subscribe. And you know that bell, it's a notification bell, guys. As in, it click ding, so that when I upload this episode, you're the first one to know. So share and comment, because I can bring any conversation. I can talk to any brand. I can talk to anybody. But if you don't tell me out there to say, hey, can you cover this? So it's Movember. We had men's health and all that. Don't mind why I'm with the ladies. But we're still on men's mental health. Please continue to be aware. Health, mental, emotional. Is there a soul health? Something.
Soul alone, soul.
Soul. You need to be healthy everywhere. We won't go everywhere else, but everywhere. So these are the topics that we try to bring, and people who are in the heart of such conversations. Lebo, Barry Michael Jackson, Uri, check that person, that man person, you in the mirror.
Yeah.
So woman in the mirror. So before we dig deep to why are we here today, share hore Lebo ke mang, akere o ke makhelwane, ke the girl next door, and for real girl next door.
Yeah.
Re tla khotla power in my story. I even use her tagline like, so power in my story. I'm like, yo, this is my friend's concept, but anyway.
Yeah, but it applies to all of us, I guess.
Right?
Yeah.
So share, who's Lebo, where do you come from, and what we're about?
Okay, so yes, I'm Lebo, and with a very difficult surname. I call myself that because I do have a very difficult surname, Mangwajwa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm originally from Sasolburg, Free State. Yeah, but obviously moved to Gauteng to come dig some gold.
Yes.
Founder of Women in the Mirror, founded in 2010.
Okay.
When I was going through a transition, I guess, of just trying to find myself. Who am I? Why am I here? Because we just exist, and one day you wake up and you just ask yourself questions about your purpose. clearly there must be more to life than just waking up, going to work, being a mother, being a friend, whatever. And that's how the woman in the mirror actually was birthed. Looked in the mirror, like literally, and I couldn't recognize myself. I didn't know who I was. I didn't have a purpose. And not that I didn't have it, I didn't do the self introspection to actually come to a realization that I'm a vessel. And that's what I call myself. I'm a vessel. I'm here to help people cross over. I'm here to help people find who they are, their purpose, and all that stuff. So that's how the woman in the
I
mirror
just got shivers
came about.
about crossover. But yeah.
Yeah, crossover, yes. So then I needed a platform to obviously do what Women in the Mirror needs to do.
Yeah.
And I started creating events
Oh, yeah.
where we will literally just look into you, the person. Why are you here? Who are you?
Oh, so deep. I don't know. Yo, the goosebumps are killing me. You know, with them, I'm trying to, with conversation, like I would prepare in my head and know, okay, this is where we're going. But as you tell your story, it's like, hold on, like, now I want to know. Because when you said Mangaj, I was like, okay, difficult, I get it.
Yeah.
And when I introduce myself, I say, Upumzile, Utamaka Maningi, and so many surnames. And when I look into all my names and all my surnames, the story is like, so I'm about to dig deep in the Mangaj, but we're not going to go there.
Yeah.
So how did you meet? You then tell me. Now you are here together.
Okay, so hello. We met through another friend.
Okay.
She was. They were both doing a matric farewell drive, and I went to give my portion of dresses and suits, and she was there. We fell in love, and boom.
Got married.
Married. We are, you know what? They will come for us.
Yeah.
We no, not in that literal form, guys. But we formed something. After that, I think every conversation we had, there was just so many synchronicities. There were just so many. No, we should do. No, we should. No, we should. And eventually, we were like, you know what? Let's do this.
Yes. And so because hearing who Lebo is and what she's about and reflection and all that, and then I got to understand why you guys clicked and why we are here today and why we're going to be talking about what we are talking about, because you are both the people who reflect a lot, but not only for yourselves. Immediately when you step into that self, you're like, who else is like me out there who might need the mirror, who might need to know their power in their story, and how are they sharing it to make a difference? Yeah. You talked about purpose. When, like all of us here, we realize that we have gifts, and now we know how to use our gifts for purpose, because sometimes you don't. Gift na ke tseba gift ka ya bua ne. I didn't know, like, okay, yes, I went to do PR and all that, you know, professionally. But hey, the gift of the gap. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use it. Let me go talk out there.
Yeah.
Specifically, today, we're talking about, guys, wounded. So there's a book that we just wrote, Healing from the Mother Wounds. Wounds are real and wounds are there.
Yeah.
But sometimes we then focus on the wounds and not look at within the wounds what else is happening with you. So you guys came up with such a brilliant concept, which I haven't heard of. I'm a podcaster and I listen to podcasts. I go there. And it's always about either your wound, why you are going through what you are going through, why is it, and like, just go to therapy to figure out how you can be better or how you can change that. And then you guys are like, no, wounded, yet winning, which is totally different, because we just cry, gonna coach me. You know, while I'm crying, but no, was it an event at the golf day and all that? You were winning yesterday, golfing somewhere, or getting an award somewhere within your wound.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's the concept? How did it come about and why? Anything. That's the concept itself. Sure.
Well, I think from my side, we talk a lot about our lives. She is my safe space. And most of the times when we talk, like you said earlier, we would like to just find out if anyone else is going through the same. So we were talking about our wounds, but also there were winnings. And I think that's when we realized, no, man, we can't only just focus on this one thing. Someone out there is winning and is wounded and yet winning. And that's how it came about. Now, how do we sit together and just delve into, yes, we are here, we have the wounds, but what are they here for? And these wins, can we not forget them? Can we include them in everything? Can we not live without just mentioning that one thing that you know brightens up your day? So I think that's where we were talking about what we've been going through, because we really went through the most. I think from last year, both of us, I don't know what was going on, but we both were going through something. The year was just so horrible. But we did a stock taking, like you always say. They did some stock taking and realized, no, man, there were still good things.
Yeah, I think just to add on that, while we were reflecting, it was, and Nono will always do that. She listens and then she'll say, but you are aware you're still winning. Because now we're talking about the wounds. We carry on, oh, no, this is what I'm going through. And she's like, yeah, but this happened. That was a win. And I never celebrate my wins. But through that, I started realizing, actually, I am wounded, but I'm still winning. And this is, you could be a single mother, who all you think about is your kids, how you're going to fend for them. But there are things that you're winning at that you're not even realizing because you've never really taken
Even just raising
stock.
that child and not killing it.
You understand.
Simple thing that you don't even think about.
Yeah.
The fact that waphila,
Exactly.
uya esikolong.
You know, we're looking at women who are just climbing the ladder, career ladder, that to them, it could be so hard, but you don't actually look back and say, wow, look at all the stuff I've been through and I won, right? So it's all about reflecting at, yes, you need to acknowledge your wounds, but turn those wounds into a win.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. And then how did it now evolve from the conversation to say, okay, it has evolved, like we are able to do this for each other. We remind each other to say, oh, here's the win, Tommy, here's the win, while you are still in your teary state.
Yeah.
Then it evolved because so you guys are organizing events. You are now like creating other platforms for other people. So how did it then evolve to now we want to then go out there and let it not end between the Nono, or we remind each other.
Yeah.
And then it evolving.
I think from the fact, besides the fact that we're already organizing events of similar, it was also from the fact that we have a lot of people who, since we vessels, who come and talk to us about what they're going through.
Yes.
And obviously you realize that people are just literally seeking a safe space to share, to talk. And again, there is power in people's stories, or my story, or Nono's story, or your story. You might think you're the only one who's going through whatever you're going through, only to find out actually there's a whole lot of other women or men who are going through similar.
Yeah.
So I think that's how this event came about. Yeah, evolved from just being a conversation to now being an event. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. You just answered my question again, that because I was going to ask, because then it means you saw that there's a gap, you know, and why, and what was that gap that you're seeing amongst communities or even at home, you know, to say, you know, guys, the space is needed where you can turn it into something that people can come to and they can experience it. We're going to talk about the format, how, so that people get to understand, to say, when I go there, winning, do I come with my trophies? To show like,
I mean,
All your degrees. All your degrees. Why not?
or the blazer, or the
Exactly.
You know?
Why not? Why not?
Or the white
It's
blazer.
all about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what gap have you noticed that you thought, you know what, it is best to make sure that we close it in such, even if it's not this concept only, but in the events that you guys are hosting?
I think what we realized is that I will always refer back to 2020.
Yeah.
We've been moving, but some people got stuck somewhere. And those are the conversations I'm hearing a lot lately. That, you know what, I'm stuck. I don't know how to move from here. And I think that's why Wounded Yet Winning came about. We wanted to close the gap to making you realize or have a certain sense of self-awareness that even though you do feel like that, can we show you, can we transform your mind and show you that there are other things? And that's how you unstuck yourself, if that's a word. My daughter would actually kill me if she hears me speak like this.
Hey.
The professor, if that's a word. But how do you unstuck yourself? Because sometimes, like Lebo has alluded into this several times, and I love how she says it. Sometimes you get so stuck up in this feel of I'm not going anywhere, that we miss the blessing in maybe that period when nothing is happening. What do you do then with that period? And do you even understand what the period is about? You're probably sitting in that period and thinking, I'm stuck, I'm not going anywhere. And that could actually be a very huge blessing that you're not aware of. You're probably sitting in that moment and your higher power, God, you know, is trying to calm you down because there's certain things that are needed. Now the version of you of being a survivor is no longer needed. Now you need to come down.
And you still...
And you still have a long way to go. So coming down, that's where you start doing a lot of self-reflection. That's where you start doing a lot of checking in with yourself. And that's where you start actually seeing that, oh, okay, I thought this period was horrible. There's nothing happening in my life. Ke feletswe ke mosebetsi, ke dutse mona, and I don't feel good about myself. I don't feel anything. Or lenyalo le qeta ho fela. And you're thinking it's the worst time of your life, only to realize, no, you just have to have that moment by yourself, with your creator, with yourself, because you also have to have the time with yourself. And I know for myself, okay, I know I'm babbling now, but for me, when I left the corporate space, I took a year, the whole year, and I
Actually,
didn't.
I was going to ask can we have that personal experience?
Yes.
Yeah, so right on it.
Right on it. So for the whole year after I left my job, I never had, I don't even know what I was doing. Like it kind of felt like my identity was gone. For me, who I was at my workplace was me. Because remember, Nono has been working since she was 20. So when did I even get a chance to do a check-in with myself? I never really did, because I had so many responsibilities in life that I couldn't even do a check-in on myself. I was thrown into so many roles, I couldn't do a check-in. So the whole year, I didn't, and that's when I realized that so many people go through this. And I remember a friend of mine saying, you are having the best time of your life. And I didn't get it. At the time, I was angry with her because I felt like, you are not hearing me. How can you say that? I'm really going through the most.
Yeah.
Until years later. And God, do I wish I could go back to that year and start all over again. Because, and these are the things that we wish to impart in other people. Like we say, there's power in your story. We wish people to understand certain things. And I'm not the only one. I know there's so many women that are going to sit there and speak of their stories and how they maneuvered or went through life, in general.
And most of the time, when you are maneuvering and doing other things well, but because you are running on gear, whatever, you are moving. You're not counting the fact that you are moving.
Yeah. That alone is a win.
It's a win.
Yeah.
You're not even realizing that you woke up and it's a win.
You're breathing.
Because boy, it's like I need to wake up. It's automatic. Oh God, you did a great thing. I always used to ask him, how did you know that the left foot must follow the right? And
How did I even wake up?
bruh,
Yeah.
but the fact that you dressed yourself, you thought of your look, you thought of remembering your purse and your bag and all that and your car keys and everything is to move to the next. Like those small, I don't want to talk about like a win whereby, hey, after that job, the fact that you resigned was a good thing, but it was a
Yeah.
to figure yourself out.
Yeah.
Not even maybe getting the next big gig or next job. No. Small things
wins.
that we move with. Lebo, before we go to the event itself, because I would like us in the next short while talk about the event itself, what attendees would be looking forward to. Like, what is the experience that you want to bring over and above? Because I'm glad that we went into the topic that makes people like, okay, I want to go and go. Let me go. I'm going to bring a list of my wins there. If I get a moment to share, I'll share. But before we go there, Woman in a Mirror, take just if you can, that I love mirrors. And when I travel and all that, I was showing her, what did I show you just now? Any room that has a mirror.
Yeah.
I take a picture, I
Yeah.
take a video and all that. Sometimes, yes, I don't post.
Yes.
There's something over the mirror because that's where you see, not just to even reflect, even your smile.
Yeah.
It's not about the makeup where ke yentse mo or
Yeah.
when you really look into the mirror. Just take me back to that moment of what you saw and the feeling when, what was that feeling when you didn't see yourself and who you knew you before so that you can give me.
Yeah.
I answer.
Can I take a sip of water?
Please
Take
do.
Fumzile, what you doing to me?
Can you see my face?
We see it.
Okay. Like it's time to go deep into this.
Go deep.
I can feel the goosies.
And I hope I stick to what you asked.
Don't worry.
I've never really spoken about this publicly, or even you probably one of the 5 people that know this. But so I get the Musotho, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. And we were raised with perfection. Wanana height is so, wanana this, you can't. And I did all that. I did everything correctly. All. Then I thought it was. And life happened. Life happened. I'm a mother, wife, I'm working, and life happened. I was going through one of the most difficult times in my life. And yeah, so I was going through a divorce, right? But 2010 was not a divorce yet. It was that journey towards it. And I was overweight, Pumzili. But I was overweight. And I've always been this sporty person who eats right. I was overweight, I was depressed, and I had this child that was probably 2010 he was not born yet. Yes, but now going through the journey, later on I had a child, he was very small, and I just looked in the mirror and I couldn't see myself. I couldn't see that 6-year-old that wanted to be a lawyer. I couldn't see that 6-year-old that wanted to be a CEO, that 6-year-old that wanted to stand in front of people and talk with confidence, because I've always been confident. And all of a sudden, I couldn't see all that. I couldn't take photos of myself because I was just not, I was there, but I felt I'm not seen, I'm not heard, when you're going through all that stuff. And because I was raised by a mother who reflected a lot, I reflected, I'm like, this can't be it. Yeah. It is like Nono said, in that moment, I was in stillness. And I've always been scared of just being still. So I'm one of those people, if I sit, I sleep because I can't sit still. And I found myself just in stillness and I was scared because I couldn't see 2 years from now. I couldn't see 3 years from now. And depression, you're in a dark place. All you're seeing is just darkness. And I needed to pull myself out of that because now I had somebody looking up to me who wakes up with a smile and say, "Good morning, mommy." You can't even say, "Good morning, my boy." You're like, yeah, can this child go back to sleep or something? And not because you chose to be there, but because of,
The feeling is not there.
yeah. And that's how the mirror, like literally, that's where I found myself, in the mirror.
And it just opened up.
Yeah. So I'm also
You
like
must
you. I
come
take photos
back.
in the mirror because of that. I take photos in the mirror. And people don't get it. If you go to my Facebook page, it's selfies, it's photos in the mirror, because that's who I am.
Yeah. Oh, the mirror doesn't lie, guys.
Oh, it doesn't lie.
The mirror doesn't lie. Even with the outfit that you would wear.
Yes.
If you are not, you can have like, okay, I'm styled sometimes. Like I would put, when they told me put this together and all that, by Moni, a stylist that I just went to, who helped me find my voice, because I think we share similar, but I'm not going to talk about myself. But I then went to let clothes help me feel and look and all that, because I didn't like everything else.
Yeah.
I will put it together and take pictures of styling. Ha ke re ko mireng. Didn't
But
But there's that but.
feeling
Yeah.
you change, change so
The
many
mirror
times. The mirror doesn't lie, guys.
Doesn't lie.
Whew.
It speaks to you.
We really we need to come back and talk about these stories, because there's so much more that.
Yeah.
And by the way, I love your voice. I know you know it,
you.
and I know you have a radio voice.
No,
No,
us,
let-
no,
let
no.
me-
I
let
don't
me-
like the
Nobody
sound of
told
my
you that you
voice.
have a radio voice.
We tried, but
Yeah, what did you say? You don't like it? Sound of your voice?
Yeah.
How many people who are on the radio on the other side, and then when you see them and the voice doesn't make sense? I think that's why, because you do have a beautiful.
Oh my
Yes.
word! I don't even
Thank
like
you.
the videos we've done that on the Wooden Yet Winning Instagram page. I don't want to look at them. I don't want to listen to them. I literally just swipe, because I'm like, I don't like that.
Bruh, and it's not about your voice, because you have such a beautiful voice.
it is.
There's something else why you don't
Thank
like those
you.
videos, but you're.
Thank you.
Could be the
Finally.
clothes.
Okay.
But thank you. I appreciate it, Punzile. Thank you very much.
So when I'm listening to, I'm like,
Thank you.
Girl.
Thank you for saying that to her.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you.
You
Because
mean,
I've been.
it is the girl next door telling you, because hey, like you shoot a video the other day. I'm like, the radio voice, and
Yeah.
when you do the vlogs, and I'm like, hey, I'm just me. I can't even,
Can we drop it already?
can't even pretend like. So now we are at.
Yes.
We got there, but I'm glad that it's not TV or radio or anything, because I can just be. Let's talk about the event coming up soon. Format, speakers, the power of like storytelling. What would somebody who, the details in terms of when and how and the tickets and all that, guys, they will leave the handles and
Yes.
everything else, and then you can go book. But here you have a preview of what is going to be happening. So the details, you'll find them somewhere else. But let's talk
Yeah.
about the experience, maybe from what is the event about, how will the format be, who will be speaking, if there's any other things that are coming. Share so that
Yes.
we can see ourselves there.
Yeah. So we are planning to have a circle, a safe circle. So we wanted something that would ground people. And the idea was that we create that type of setting that you don't, when you come there, you can relax so that you can tap into yourself. The idea is to make sure that you leave there transformed. So we will have a setup of a circle. Everyone is more than welcome to speak of their own stories. There is no stage.
There are no speakers, and exactly that. Because of the line of work we do, we've attended so many events where you are wounded. You go to an event and you still come back wounded because there's a speaker that you might not even relate to their story, and all you do is sit and listen. Unless if you grab that person afterwards, you will leave the same. So we wanted to create an event where we could literally not have a speaker. We have facilitators who will assist you, the attendee or the guest, to look into yourself. So that's, and I think it's different from what we've done in the past. Yeah, in the past we had speakers, but we realized that as for some people might be impactful, but
Yeah.
this one is about, it's curated with the attendee or the guest in mind.
In mind.
That this is a woman who's going through 1, 2, 3, 4, could be going through 1, 2, 3, 4. How do they come to the event and leave transformed?
Sure. So then you're giving the space of vulnerability and people opening up.
Yes.
Then as an attendee, I have like serious wounds and I start speaking and everything happens. Then to have a space to assist. By the way, you are in the field. I know we didn't talk about your profession and all that, but a little that I know outside of you being a marketer and the brand, I saw it like brand visibility. What? I'm like, oh, this one knows the brand story, you know. But outside of that, we didn't tap into a professional space. So, but you do have.
Yes.
I cry as a I have my tissues and all that. I open up because you can't open a wound and not help to not close it, per se, but help to say
The tools.
The tools.
the
yeah.
tools. Yeah. So do you have that
Yes.
as well? And how would that go about?
Yes. So, like she said, there are people that are going to be there.
Okay.
So besides us, I think we are there also as the guests, not the guests. Yeah, our guests. I think we'll sit there as our guests. We are taking off the heads because we really we also need to feel this. We need to be with everyone. So we do have people that will be assisting professionals.
Yeah.
If you work about you'll find me doing this. And then they like, Mike. You can just say Mike. But anyway, thank you, girl.
Yeah. So we will have professionals.
Yeah.
And the Power in My Story works with Humanitas Council Confident. They give us psychologists and interns to assist whenever we have anything. So some will be there.
Okay.
Yeah, just to help those that might. Yeah.
Most of the time, it's speakers. Even with podcast, it's people coming there. This is what I've done, and these are the tools. Wake up, 3, 4, 5. Do this. Wake up, switch off. You know, it's always advice. But okay, you advise. But what if I can't do that at the time because there's something else that needs to happen first before I can get up. There's something that I need to. I need to know how to. Like I said, let's go spiritually. I need to know how to pray before you tell me. God is there. Pray.
Yes.
But what if I can't even? Like our Father, and then you are gone, you're crying, you don't even know how to continue. So those type of tools. Will you say this format also assists with people who are, one, scared of going to therapy? Because possibly not scared. Others is finances, because they think maybe going to a therapy is expensive, or they don't even know which one and how, who to choose, because there's different variations. So would at least this platform also open up to people understanding what therapy looks like, or talking to someone look like, and how those type of sessions look like? If you don't mind, you can also maybe help others. What does going to therapy mean? Because we talk about it a lot, and people just don't go to therapy. Call someone.
I mean, honestly, if you have to really think about it, therapy is a form of self-love. It really is, because that's where you unravel everything. This is where you get to meet that self that you left behind somewhere. It's a form of self-love. And also, yes, you are very right when you speak about opening up a space for people to know about free sessions, free counseling sessions or therapy sessions. So Humanitas does that. You don't even have to move. You can do the session in the comfort of your own home. You call them, you'll be granted your sessions with them. So I'm excited. To be honest with you, I've been excited to have Humanitas back me up in this. And this was such a huge blessing that I never even prayed for. The win.
Yes.
and I think that was a big thing we spoke about, that we need a professional body that will, like, those people can't talk in front of everyone, who don't have the confidence to open up their wounds, what happens to them? Or I might open it up there
Yeah.
and then I need a plaster. I can't give you the tools. Maybe Nono can. I can't. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a counselor. But we needed to have someone or a professional that can then go through the journey with you,
Yeah.
hold your hand.
Uh-huh.
And over and above this, we needed to create a sisterhood where you can pick up a call literally and call me, call Nono, or call somebody that you met that day because you would have connected through your wounds.
You said sisterhood. So is it female only? That's the first particular one? Or is it open to everybody? Like,
So we had a conversation about this. No, we had a conversation about this, and because of I've always done women in my story.
events,
I had men once about conversations, which we spoke about this. The next step is to host the men, because I did actually get a friend asking me, so when are you doing this for men? Because we also want to bodla. I actually thought we couldn't actually call it bodla event.
Yes.
Because
That's
he
it.
said, no, we also want to bottle because there's a lot men are carrying, a whole lot. Just this week, I heard of horror stories of what men are going through. So this is the beginning. We will host something for men, but for this one, unfortunately, we're only opening it up for women. Yeah.
Sure. I'm glad that you brought that up. And yes, we are still in November, which is 1 month, I think, I am in this platform, I think in my gift that I'm pro-men. And whether we like it or not, we have left those people behind, from the boy child, the girl child, whatever. People were asking me, the conversations with the girl next door. So it's always about girls. No, me, my kelwane wa mosadi.
yes.
And my kelwanes is everybody from a child. I had a 7-year-old coming to my podcast. So it's for everyone, it's not me. But I had a Movember session with the other gentlemen the other day for Movember. You know, their cry. I'm not even going to, their cry, that was that last week, I think I was here last week. They're like, the sad thing about our society or the world when it comes to men, we do leave them behind so much that even other big things when they're happening, there's G20, there was the purple, or purple movement going on, because I don't think it was a one-time thing and a day thing. And it's happening when? November, which is supposed to be
Taking away the shine.
Yeah. And again, men are like, we cannot even say what about us, because this is something that is so big, yes, in the country. Yes, the GBV, it is a big crisis. But again, in that crisis, you're taking away some of the moments that the awareness that the government has put together, so that because the suicide rate, it's higher for men than women. So high that even, yes, the GBV, yes, there's so many women dying in the hands of men. But we're not even helping those men who are perpetrators, because the focus is always, because we don't give the space.
Yeah.
That was when we ended the session, I was like I stopped it, okay, because I don't know what to say, again, and you've done it before. Father's Day. Yes, they try to put it in. But Father's Day is when? Is in June. But what's celebrated more in June? Youth. Youth. And when you look at the date, youth, the 16th, Father's Day is normally either the same day
or the day after.
So it's going. And we have the Women's Day. Mother's Day becomes Women's, because the whole month of May, even with the events. August, the whole month, not even.
Yeah.
So throwing it there to say, yes, they're gonna be that. I just hope also in Wounded Yet Winning, the stories of the men behind us, whether be it husbands, brothers, uncles, sons, who will tell you, no, mommy, you're not looking good today. Do well, so that when I'm proud, because you brought up somebody who's able to look at you and tell you the truth. That's a win. And that's a male in the men. So I hope maybe those are the other things that will come out, so that those wins, not like female wins, come up. I'm just throwing it there.
No,
No,
you have
thank
a
you so
valid
much.
point, and we're both mothers to boys, and we've had this chat about just a boy child, because obviously, and interesting enough, no, I didn't share this with you. I bought my son flowers this week, and no, he was like, "Why?" And I was like, no, I just want to show you that I appreciate you. You've been such a good boy. Grade 7 is finished. You know, we come off primary school, off to high school, whatever. And there, I felt I've left him behind. Because here's a guy, a boy, 13-year-old, who thinks you only get women only get flowers, or you only get flowers when you've achieved something. So it's the small things like that.
You're right.
So I agree with you. We will literally, we're going to go speak about the next event being a men's event. But we also need, because we can't tell men what to do and what not to do. We can facilitate it, but we need men to partner with us.
Yeah, that was my
Yeah, to
other-
partner with us, because what we could be seeing men as, like you said, perpetrators, but somebody can come and say, but have you thought of 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Have you
The
exactly?
perpetrator
you know?
has a wound that
Yeah,
they
so we need men to help us and partner with, so we can have those conversations. Yeah,
We
so-
need to hear the power in their own stories.
own stories,
The men in the
yes.
mirror.
The men in the mirror.
Yeah,
We don't have a right to that song. But anyway, I was going to say, please slot it in there.
we can always just sing it.
We can.
Yeah, we don't have to play the actual song.
Yeah.
So how long is the event? How long is the event? The snacks, there's what, and what else outside of the storytelling and conversations that will be happening on the day?
So it starts at 12 until 5.
Okay.
Could go further. You know, us women, we say 5, but 5 is 8.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding.
No, 5 is 5.
It's 5 is
in this
5.
case.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, it
And
starts,
then-
and then what
There's
else?
snacks,
There's
there's
snacks, yes.
art.
All this art.
There is.
You know why I'm asking? You know when you're going for experience, like, you know when you're vulnerable, and like, I am going to go there, talk about me. What else is there? It's like, no. So then I'm like, okay, let's bring everything else that will be happening on the day.
Yes, there's a wine brand we're partnering with. Yeah, so yeah.
Nice.
And there's also Twerk for Fitness Africa. Yes,
move your
healing doesn't
body.
only come
Yeah,
through
we need to
talking.
loosen up,
We
hey?
need to loosen up, and it does come through dance. And I love what they do with the body. With I can't speak for them, but I know very well that their dances are created for healing.
Yeah.
So we'll be twerking.
I like that. I think we've done something like that. I visited one where, and you know, when you start moving your body, how we tense up with this emotional stuff that we carry so much that we don't recognize. That's why when I started, it was like have mental health, emotional, there's soul, there's body healing, and so it means then the event will encompass almost everything and some laughter.
Yeah. Some
You know-
fashion.
Oh, okay. Okay, are you looking for other brands, sponsors, and all that?
Yes,
Guys, this
please.
is
Of course.
this particular platform.
Yeah.
You need to blow the horn and you need to tell people
Listen,
and what you need. And
please.
now that they know
Yeah.
what you're
Yeah.
doing, what else
Yes.
do you need?
So-
Men
so-
partnering, coming on board.
Yes.
What
Yes.
else do you need?
Oh, we just to slot this part in.
Yeah.
So the theme is an array of color.
The
An
what?
array of color.
Array of color.
Okay.
So you bring yourself as bright as you can,
As ca-
as
as
colorful
colorful
as you can.
I always, when we do the other day, I was wearing, I think, I don't even plan it. I'm like, yo, I'm so bright. Is the wall is me? Is okay.
Yeah.
Yes. See how colorful the studio is.
Oh,
That.
Yeah.
Yes. And yes, please.
what?
Yes. I'm gonna
Say it.
We love collaboration.
Absolutely.
We love seeing other people win. And for us, when people win is when they are out there and everybody knows about them.
Oh yes.
So please, if there are any brands that wants to partner with us or collaborate with us, we are open. Our door is very open for that.
it.
You can
Anything?
have the conversation, and because already you're looking at a couple of women who you wouldn't necessarily have reached on a normal day,
Yeah.
on a Saturday afternoon. So yeah, we're always looking for collaborations, brand that want to dress us also.
Oh yes,
you know.
please.
Please.
Accessories and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Please, I'm a plus size.
Maybe we shouldn't go there. But yeah.
I love it. The
Earrings,
reason,
you know.
the reason why I'm asking digging deep, because with this platform, as I think we are growing in the space whereby we're learning to collaborate and not compete. And people are looking for opportunities for
Yes.
collaboration.
Yes.
And when they don't know what can I do and how, and because I think this is why me bringing, this is a collaboration.
Yes.
I wouldn't have
absolutely.
conversations with Upumzile with myself.
Absolutely.
It would not be conversation. So you are helping this platform, bringing conversations that matters. And we also touched on things that not about the event itself, but the conversations that other people really possibly would want to have. And also to see a sisterhood, not that we've got it, not that we know what we're talking about, but we are vessels that are moving and doing it every day. And sometimes we win by coming up, dressing up, and say, we're just going to go talk about this and be girls about it.
Yeah.
While we have our own individual stories. With what you do both, maybe let's come to you professionally, because we're a CBT coach. I link all her videos, all, because they're still relevant today.
Eish, now I'm the OG. I carry
Yeah,
in there.
you are. But welcome to the
conversations.
studio. That's like also a back room.
Oh, okay. I saw that
I've been
episode.
there.
Yeah.
Back room. So we are.
Didn't look like a back room, but yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, brand person, my caretaker and all that. We tried. If you knew on the other side. Professionally, what do you do? I also believe why I always advertise and talk about brands like Cyberite, my accessories, clothes, and shame. Lebo's such an amazing, also Lebo from Cyberite, amazing human being. I think we knew each other long time ago. I bought earrings like first time. The second time when I bought, you know, when somebody sees you and the personality and then they start giving you stuff. I didn't even know that I am a brand ambassador or something like that, where we don't see what we have and other people see that.
Yeah.
You could be sitting here, somebody is saying, actually, I can sign it. This is what I can bring there. And everybody was like, where did you get it? Oh, Lebo. And people were like, you don't know, Pumzile, how many people come buying earrings because you bought.
Oh, nice.
And I love that we are not even a big advertising space. We are the billboards.
Yeah.
We are the
The
marketers
moving
for
billboards, yeah.
our brands of sisters, brothers, family.
Yeah.
And we need to call ourselves to do that more. If I bought from you, I must say I bought from you.
Yeah,
And I must tell people
Don't
to buy back.
gatekeep.
Yeah, and not gatekeeping, you know. So these are the things I would like more collaborations to say. If you want to call it out, to say, these are the sponsors that I'm looking for. These are the people that I want to work with. Like even the venues, yes, the one partner. What else with what you do professionally would you like to see, or can maybe share your background first?
Yeah.
So that with all the other events, because you are in the space, what else do you need out there? Or what can we do for each other out there?
Okay, so when you were talking about Movember, I was trying not to talk about.
Wa bona hore ke tsamaya- And you guys are so bad because most of my questions are like, okay, they've answered that one. So, but that's why I love conversations.
So I am in the marketing space. I am.
Say it, sister.
I'm an executive marketing and a board member
Yeah.
of certain companies. But I am a marketer.
Okay.
And a stakeholder manager and a brand manager, PR and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I work for a hospital.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, they must pay me.
Yes.
Yeah, this is not that. This is not
that
their-
time.
This is not that
Yeah,
time.
but
Yeah,
but no,
anyway.
but I can openly talk about it because it's important, especially when you were mentioning Movember. So I work for a hospital that promotes men's health. And that's all we do. We do men's health, right?
Oh, perfect.
Medical, not
Yes,
mental, but
Medical.
yeah. So urology is what we do.
Can we book Lebo for the next one?
Yeah, that's what we do. And we are literally this whole year and the whole of next year, we're pushing for men to screen for prostate cancer. Because I actually wrote an article the other day. It is becoming a huge problem in the black males, and not just in South Africa, globally.
Yeah.
So we're pushing for black men to get tested, not only black men, but for men to get tested. And in November, that's what November is about. It's about mental health. It's about prostate cancer.
health, yeah.
So yeah, that's what we do. Not just prostate cancer. There's other stuff that we do.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, in my
Exactly that, because it would be nice for other men to come while they're going through stuff. Divorces, when people are men are going through mental health, so everything else shut down.
yeah.
But they don't even have a space to talk about it. But they can still hold proper marriages and still take care of their kids and win in all other areas when the other physical health is not winning, is not working out. And those are the wounds they carry. But thanks for just at least now we also know how everything links with the mission and the vision of the things that we are doing, putting them together so that people know what else to look forward to.
Yeah.
Because with Wounded Head Yet Winning,
yeah.
it's a lot. It could be at work, you were saying, it could be at home, it could be anywhere. Where do people find you? How do they book? Booking system. Let's talk about that.
So we do have a page, Wounded Yet Winning.
Okay.
Wounded_yet winning on Instagram. Please follow the page because it has all the details.
Okay.
It links to our pages.
Oh, okay.
Woman in the Mirror, The Power in My Story. But the page for the event is Wounded_yet winning. We have a WhatsApp number 0729218100.
That was very fast. Please say it again slowly.
I'm gonna do the TV way. Itini.
Please check down below. Please check down below.
The number
The
is
details are down below.
here. Oh, okay, repeat the
That
number.
time they are up here.
Yes.
So it's you busy saying down below and they are up here.
Wabata ko prostate. And prostate emo.
So yeah, all the details are on the Wounded Yet Winning page.
Okay.
So please follow our page. Please follow.
Yeah.
So that you don't miss anything.
Okay. I didn't want to talk about the price and all that, but is it accessible to everybody who, we have another event coming up 2026. And the lady, not going to talk about it. The lady was saying, why I'm doing this event. She said, when I was going through the most, there were so many events that were happening and I knew that were going to help me. But the price was not for my market at the time. The price was not for me to, so you bringing something that the person who needs it the most cannot access it.
Yeah.
How have you, before we close?
Yeah. No, look, unfortunately, Pumzile, and I'm going to be very honest, because we don't have partners, sponsors,
Yet.
it makes that, yes.
Okay.
It makes the cost a little bit more because we have to literally pay for everything ourselves via ticket prices, right? Pricing. And we don't have our own resources where we can say we have a venue, we have this, we have that, just rock up or 200 rands kind of. So unfortunately, it's not that expensive. It is affordable.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's good. I'm bringing that up for the same reason, so that when whoever will see this episode and podcast, they must also know that even if it's individual, we're not only, like for me, brand is everybody. As you walk around, you are a brand, you are somebody who can help somebody. You don't have to have a brand and a name to sponsor anything. You can sponsor without, where we can try so hard. Communities now, society now, we are all facing a big economical challenge.
Yeah.
And we have these issues that really we need to try make it accessible to everybody. And if we don't have everybody else assisting, then people won't have access. And we also won't have these gifts and tools and purpose needs to move with something.
Yeah.
So purpose alone is not enough.
It's not enough. Needs
We
to be
need
backed
to
up.
exactly, it needs to be backed up. So hence I'm going there so that whoever is out there, you can even sponsor a ticket for somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we're not only talking pay for the venue. You can sponsor a ticket if people are there so that they must know, they must find. And then your personal page?
Women in the Mirror Foundation.
Okay.
Just one word on
Women in the Mirror Foundation.
Yeah.
Their power in emphasis on in.
Oh, the
Yes,
power.
because most people say the power of my no, it's the power
in
my
in
story.
it.
Pagat
Inside.
inside.
Oh, ladies, thank you so much for joining me. And I just hope people will find this and pass it on. If it's not for you, share it with somebody who needs it. Not gatekeeping again and making sure. Parting words.
Yeah.
Parting words?
From my side, I just want to remind the woman in the mirror that you are worth it. Do not listen to the naysayers. The noise can be very loud.
Yeah.
It will make you forget who you are. It will make you forget your dreams. And just stay on course.
Stay on course.
Wounded yet winning.
Yet winning.
And winning.
No.
Yes, every person's story is not, the idea is not for you to go back in it and stay there. The idea is for you to speak about it, to transform lives and self-transform as well. So continue speaking your truth. Speak about your powerful story. Whether it's you still wounded at the time, but just know you are winning.
Conversations with Upumzela, the girl next door, you hear it here. You heard it here. Wounded yet winning. Guys, I am winning. So share you doing that for somebody else. You are winning. Even if you are going through something yourself, helping somebody else makes a difference in helping yourself. So like, subscribe. I'm gonna be brave and say, help us grow this platform.
Yeah. Yes.
And I am asking you to help me grow this platform so that we also share this and collaborate. This is me saying, here's our other beautiful people doing something great. Let's give them the platform because you are here, you are watching. So if you share, more people will come and share their stories. And thank you, Isa. Wrap.